we are good to go.
All right. This campaign is going to start in the country of Britannia on the Gallimaufry coast. Lothar, you are walking along the beach by this town, and you see one of the townsfolk, an older man, probably like mid to late 50s, kind of run up to you. I wanted to thank you for last night for finding my son and my daughter, and he takes a little bag and puts it in your hand. This is a small reward for you from me and some of the other townfolk.
I will happily accept it. Thank you for this, but it's not fully needed. I'm glad that I was able to help you.
Thank you. I'm going to go get ready for the festival now. And
Awesome.
he walks back towards the town. In the bag, you find 8 gold.
Okay.
6 silver and 14 copper pieces.
Okay.
And some sort of paper good luck charm.
Nice. Very nice indeed.
So what would you like to do now?
I will start making my way towards the town for this festival that's going on tonight.
All right. So you do know that it's the Summer's End Festival.
Right.
They're hanging up streamers around the town. People are getting dressed up. They're looking nicer. Most of the shops are starting to close up, so the people that run them can prepare. Children running through the town, getting candied apples and things like that. So yeah.
Okay. I'll make my way. I'll buy some festive treat while I'm there, and we'll just be sat in the corner of a square somewhere, just watching everything.
All right. 5 silver for a candied apple.
Okay. I'll just be slowly eating that as I'm watching.
All right. As you are people watching, you kind of do a double take, and you almost drop your candy apple onto the ground because you're a little shocked. But you do see an Aarakocra walking down the street. And you could have sworn most of them were killed and that you would never really see one here before.
Yeah, I'll just kind of stare at it for a few seconds before I'll walk up towards them and just introduce myself. Hello, I'm Lothar. I'm surprised to see one of you here.
Oh, hi there, bud. My name's Jake. Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of us left. I'm also a bit of a loner, so I'm alone.
That makes 2 of us then. What brings you to Britannia then? I would have thought you'd be with the rest of your kind.
Well, some stuff happened with my village, and I'm just kind of here to search out. I'm looking for someone in particular, but frankly, I don't really know who it is. That's the hard part.
Currently, I'm just mostly a wanderer. I can help you if you need it.
Well, I mean, do you know any necromancers?
I can't say I know too much about magic, no, but I can certainly keep an eye out.
Appreciate that, bud.
Right. In the tavern, Lucio, after about 20 minutes or so of arguing with the human barkeep, you are finally served food and allowed to sit inside the tavern. But the wait staff there is keeping a very heavy eye on you. You kind of finally start eating your food. It's a little cold in the middle, but you do notice across the tavern, a gnome sits down and is immediately served. And you kind of feel a little jealous and angry about it, I would say.
It's a bit unfair. He got fed before me.
He also has visibly far more food on his plate than yours.
This is fine. I'm not used to eating that much anyways. I just eat my food without drawing too much attention to myself. At least try not to draw attention.
You both finish your meal. You do notice that more and more patrons are filing into this tavern. The Queasy Quillfish. It's a pretty large establishment. most of the tables and benches can be moved, and it looks like the center of the floor here can be used as more of a dance hall. There's one singular bar and a fireplace on opposite ends. And eventually, a little later in the night, you do notice that an Aarakocra and a Half-Orc walk in.
I'm just gonna watch and see how the Aarakocra gets treated by the waitstaff and the barkeep to see if it's just me or if it's other races as well getting treated
Okay.
like they are.
I will walk up and attempt to just order a drink from the bar, just to see what happens.
For a copper, friend.
Of course, and I'll just have a standard ale if that's okay.
For copper.
I will hand him 4 copper.
All right. He takes your money and gets you the drink right away. He kind of
Thank you.
stares you up and down a little bit. Yuck.
How's it going there, bud?
It's good. Chicken man.
I was wanting to ask if you had any fish that you could sell me.
One moment. And he walks to the back kitchen. The other barmaid up there kind of just cleaning the glasses. About 3 minutes, you see an older gentleman with a long white beard kind of like stick his head out the door and then retract it. And maybe like 5 minutes later, that barkeep comes back out and places the fish fully cooked with some potatoes around it. It's on the house.
Well, thank you, bud. And I will take the food over to a table, and I am immediately going to cast Detect Poison and Disease on it.
Okay. Your magic reaches out, and how far does that reach? Just out of curiosity, or is it just focused on that one plate?
For the duration, it's a range of self, but for the duration, you can sense the presence and location of poisonous creatures, and diseases within 30 feet of you. And I can also identify them.
Cool. So, as you reach out, your fish is completely fine, which is good. Great, awesome, cool. However, about 15 people's drinks ping and alert you that there is something afoot here.
Including Lothar's drink?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Did I get a drink?
But
Yeah,
he's
what about
already
me
had
as well?
some. You've both had drinks.
Yeah, I'm just. I would have taken a drink the second I got given it.
Yep, so I need the 3 of you just for now to make con saves for me.
Okay.
Not me.
Oh, that's decent. That is
Would've
a
been-
total of 16.
Good.
Let's see. Good thing I got a
Is
+2 to that.
14?
I got
Plus
an
6,
unnatural
thankfully.
20.
Nice.
We love a dirty 20.
Lucio?
I got a 14.
Man, if only you had an inspiration.
You can do Tides of Chaos from the Wild Magic Sorcerer and get advantage on that roll. Then again, I haven't really been paying attention to the cat, man. So, like, in character, I don't know if it would make sense. I don't want to metagame.
It's fine. I'm actually just messing with him. He actually did pass.
Oh.
I'm just harping on him because he didn't do something he said he was going to do.
I'm working on it.
3 years later. Yeah, so you do notice it pings in a bunch of people's cups. And does it only count if it's in the food or just like in a vial or anything?
It just says the presence and location of poisonous creatures, and diseases.
Okay. 1 second to Google something real quick.
So who in the tavern has STIs?
Fantasy AIDS.
It just
like regular AIDS. Just
all light up.
Boy.
elves can get it.
Okay.
I don't like the sound of that.
I do.
You do notice that there is a tiefling woman with very dark purple skin, almost to the point that it's like midnight black. Two little like stubble little horns on the front, long black hair. There's poison that radiates in her pouch on her belt. But other than that and what's in the drinks, that's about it.
I'll reach over to Lothar. You might want to put that drink down, bud. I think someone put something in it.
I will just put that as far to the other side of the table as possible. And is anyone else got that as well?
As far as I can tell, pretty much everyone in here has it.
Oh, there's about 60 people in here, and only about 15 or so pinged.
How many of them are, let's say, non-human?
That's a question to me.
Yeah.
Like you're asking Yek. I'm like,
Well, yeah, to in-game to him, but it's to you because you actually know the answer.
Of those 50 to 60 some people, there's
I meant,
probably about
the poisoned ones.
the ones, just the poison ones. There are 16 humans, and then the other, then you three, excluding Yek, and then another, the tiefling with the poison pouch.
Oh, so most of them are human. Okay.
Yes.
This is concerning, and at the very least we should warn everyone. Do you not think?
I think we should, but I don't know how we do it without attracting any attention to ourselves. I mean, not that we don't already have attention attracted to us. I mean, I'm a bird, and there aren't very many of my kind left.
Make a history check for me, Lothar.
Oh, okay. Oh, that did not go well. That is an 8.
You remember something about Aarakocra's having to do something with the Cinder Wars, but you can't really remember
Okay.
what it was.
If I just have a look around briefly, does it look like anyone's been affected by the poison to a point where we'd be able to just see it?
Sure, make a perception check or a medicine check.
Can I make one as well?
That'll
Yeah.
be a perception for a total of 17.
Okay.
My perception is a 23.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Lothar, to you, everyone looks perfectly fine. Yek, to a few of them, they look as if they're holding their stomach, but you don't really know if that's necessarily the poison at work or the copious amounts of alcohol and food everyone's been consuming today.
Right.
I just want to say, between the two of us, neither of us are going to appear particularly well if we start shouting at everyone, but we can't just leave it.
Does the tiefling have a drink?
She does have a drink in her hand, and she's kind of going around talking to people. She's, I wouldn't say drunk, but definitely a little tipsy, having a good time. She's definitely has like this really loud laugh that kind of pierces through the noise.
Mm-hmm.
You know the kind of person I'm talking about.
Can I tell if you said it was a woman, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can I tell if she's like trying to stealthily put stuff in people's drinks?
Give me another perception check.
Ooh, good rolls today. 22.
You do see her like going from person to person, like flirting with some of the men, talking with others, and that kind of like she's reaching out and touching them like on the shoulder, on the arms. She's like touching the drinks and like, oh, get them another one. She's kind of all over the place.
It's not obvious whether or not she's poisoning them. I will just walk towards her and attempt to just drag her slightly away from crowds of any sort, like making it seem as if I'm just talking, and then just ask what's in the pouch.
Okay. Can you make a strength check?
Oh, okay. Straight strength check. That is a total.
Yeah, no, strength, yeah. Because you are trying
Okay,
to
19.
move.
That's 19.
You do drag her away a little bit to one of the corners. So, if you wanted to talk, you just asked me my name.
I will just look at her completely blank-faced. I'm Lothar. What's in the pouch?
Well, someone didn't raise you with manners. I am Yanissa, and what's in my pouch is my business. And she takes another big swig.
I'm gonna approach both of them, and not like forcefully, but just kind of like push Lothar aside. I'm sorry, there. My friend's a little tired from the road. And then quietly, we heard that you were passing out some party favors. And I wanted to see if we could maybe get in on that.
You want a drink? Lucas, 2 more. Put it on my tab. And one of the server comes over and gives you both a drink. As you are taking the drinks, she manages to give you both the slip and disappear back into this crowded room, which is now about 80 people. And you do notice the gnome that was on the one side gets up and starts playing a pan flute with the band that has started playing within the tavern and is doing much better than them. And starting to gather all of the cheers.
Can I join in with my lyre?
You can certainly try.
Oh, I'm gonna
Performance check.
Epic. This is gonna either go horribly tragic or incredibly awesome. It was a 15.
15?
Yeah.
All right. You listen in a little bit, and you kind of pick up the song that the gnome is playing and start strumming along with it, better than the lute player that's currently on stage with the band. And you just see that old man kind of
Side-eye.
just puts his away, locks up his case for it, and walks out. And the rest of the band just stops suddenly, and it's just you two now playing. Make a charisma check, both of you, real quick for me. Just straight charisma.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos and give myself advantage because I got a 10.
I got a 2.
Can I follow the guy out?
Sure.
Okay, yeah, that's a 10.
I got a 2. I did not do well.
Ooh, wait a minute. Anytime before your rain, after you. Ooh.
Do you want me to roll a wild magic surge?
No, not yet. I think it says, after you cast a sorcerer spell of 1st level or higher.
Oh, okay.
Until you take a long rest. So you're safe for now. You do follow him outside. You see that there's about maybe another 30 or so people walking towards, into the tavern. The sun has gone down. There are lanterns lit throughout the town. There's more music being played outside. People are, standing around drinking, dancing. Some are playing, what the hell is it? Cornhole.
Cornhole.
Good old cornhole.
So yeah, that's what you see.
I just wanted to follow the lute player that left and talk to him.
Okay. You do catch up to him. He's an old man.
Hey there, bud. Sorry about you getting kicked off stage. I kind of liked the music you were playing, so here, have a tip, and I'll hand him 15 gold.
Okay. You hand him 15 gold, well, thank you.
That's a lot of gold.
I am.
Nasty cat. Thinks he can just start me. I'm putting this home, and then me and my boys are going to go back there and show him who's boss. Get my dog.
You do that, bud. You have a good time.
Yeah, and he stalks off back towards his house.
I'll go back to the bar.
All right.
Man,
It's
surely this beach
almost
not be
like
catching
shoulder to shoulder now,
Wing
and
to
you've lost sight of the tiefling.
Wait,
Cannot
give
find
me-
her in the crowd anywhere.
Damn. Okay. Can I just make my way towards the door and have a look out to see if she's gone out into the street?
Sure.
Yeah,
Give me
did
a
I
perception check.
see her when I went outside?
No, you did not.
Okay.
Unless you want to make a perception check to see.
That is a 9.
I've rolled well on them so far.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
open the door and try to quick look out, but someone shoves you back into the tavern, Lothar. What was yours,
Right.
Yak?
8.
Yeah,
My
nope.
ran out.
You didn't see her on the way out at all, or way in. Tolin and Lucio, you both, end up getting not necessarily shoved, but herded toward the main stage here in the tavern, makeshift shade stage. And by the time you finish your song, the entire tavern erupts in cheers, and 35 gold is thrown your way. So you guys can decide how you want to divide that.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. This was an interesting way to meet someone, but I'm Tolin. And he, reaches out, a hand, because he's only 4 foot, so he's looking up to you, I'm guessing.
Well, I'm considerably 2 feet taller than you, so I reach down and I just say, Lucio, nice to meet you. It's a bit awkward though.
Yeah, I noticed,
You could take the gold.
everybody's been giving you some glares. No,
Yeah.
keep it. I've no need for it. I can just get some in some other town.
Okay, and I pick up the 35 gold and put it in
Alright.
my pocket. It's like, yeah, I'm used to it. Let me
Two
cap
two
you
women
back.
with fiddles are kind of standing at the bottom of the stage, tapping their feet expectantly.
Oh, of course, ladies. My apologies. There you go. Knock 'em dead.
Yeah, and I get off the stage as well.
All right. I'll get to that later.
What was that laugh for?
Don't worry
find
about it.
out.
Oh, no.
Don't worry about it.
Jake,
Don't worry about it.
I want to use.
You, Lucio and Tolin,
Tolin, yeah.
you're the new Thrunny. You both kind of walk off a little bit, and you continue your conversation, but you do eventually hear what sounds like someone yelp, and you look over and see that the one fiddle player stepped on the other one's foot, and the one that got stepped on hit the other one with her fiddle, knocking her out, and the one that's still conscious just continues playing.
Oh, that's showbiz, baby.
It's not inaccurate.
Eh,
Jake, I
Tough
want to
crowd.
use my detect portal to see if maybe the tiefling was able to get out of there with a dimension door or something.
Okay.
It's just you detect the distance and direction to the closest planar portal within 1 mile of you.
No portals register.
Okay.
I'm going to go up to the counter, and I'd like to usher Lucio to follow me and offer to get him a drink.
Please, I can pay for my own. Just got a load of gold that I can pay for.
That's
And I
fair, I
just-
suppose, but do you think they're going to give it to you?
Probably not.
At least for the rate that I'm going to pay for it?
Yeah, I guess you're right. They don't seem to like me here.
2 beers, please. And he's
Right up.
hopping up on the stool.
He gets you one normal sized mug, and then a kitty cup that big for you.
I'll take the smaller one and then hand him the regular one. And how much will that be?
A gold.
There you go. I'm just going to put one down.
Thank you kindly.
Here you go. I'm going to hold up his mug.
Thank you.
To new beginnings. And he's just going to clink.
To new friends.
Around the same time, I probably would have made my way back to try and get a non-poisoned drink after growing annoyed at losing this tiefling.
Yek definitely walks up with a fish hanging out of his mouth.
Oh dear. And he's like, just finished like.
Wait, is it the fish
shooting
you
it.
ordered, or did you just find a fish?
I don't know which one.
I'm gonna assume it's the fish that they already gave you for free.
Yeah,
Okay. Lothar, that's 5 silver.
but it's just like hanging out. Just
Wait, it was 4 copper last time.
We got the good barrels now.
Yeah, they do. It's pretty good. You should try some.
I will hand over the 5 silver, and I'll turn towards this gnome and say, "Yes, I'll take your word for it."
I mean, it's pretty good.
Is it
Yeah,
better
I can
than the ale that I had before?
It is. There
There was
a
something funny with that last one.
hint faint of blueberries to it.
ooh.
A hint. Wow.
A hint.
English.
Um,
I'm just gonna go shoot myself after this because I can't remember how to speak. I'm not even drinking this time, so I don't have an excuse.
yeah, so I'll drink that, and I'll introduce myself to Tolin and say, "I'm Lothar."
I need you 3 to give me more con saves because you drank more.
And
You
while
gotta
I'm
be
going up
kidding
to
me.
shake, I'm gonna go, Tolin.
There's a 14.
That's a 19.
Okay.
That's a 3.
We were
If
doing
only
so
you
good.
had an inspiration, Tommy. Unless you quick want to do the D&D awesome chain like right now, I'll wait.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Wait, one sec. I'll recreate my one, and I will tag you in until you do it.
All
Well,
of a
It was
sudden,
funny.
you just get-
After Henry tagged me in it, I got tagged by like 5 other people. Oh shit.
Oh, I
It's like,
actually
you had
didn't
to
see
do it.
that until the other day.
So
I
I
gotta
don't
do
need to
that
make
one.
a save, right?
Did you drink anything?
No, I just had the fish.
Nope, you're safe
Cool.
for now.
Is the poison able to be tasted?
No.
Is that
Okay.
the blueberry?
Um,
To find out
So-
later.
the Tabaxi's poisoned.
It's pronounced having a good time. He is vibing.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, so what are you guys doing now?
Well, I'm assuming I have a bit of a buzz, but I'm not like drunk now.
How is it
Um,
affecting me?
yeah, there's that.
Lucio's just
So
hanging out.
after I've introduced myself to Tolin, I will physically like reach over the gnome's head because you're short enough to be able to do that, right?
Yeah, I'm only 4 foot.
Yeah, I'll reach over and introduce myself to Lucio, Lothar.
So, I don't feel so good.
You do have a bit of an upset stomach, but you think maybe it's from drinking.
Yeah. But I've only had like what one? No, not even one drink.
You have 2.
2. Yeah.
I will just say under my breath, the fucking tiefling.
Hey, what are you doing in town, Lothar?
Currently just wandering, trying to find someone, I guess. Don't really know quite what I'm looking for, but hopefully I'll know it when I find it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna beat town by tomorrow morning. Can't stay anywhere for too long. Not because I'm a criminal or anything. Some bad things happen when I stay around too long. Lucy, are you okay, buddy?
And I guess I've just had too much drink. My stomach hurts.
Wow, what a
little
lightweight. I'm like
Yeah.
quarter of your size.
bit. You could say I don't
He's
have
like
much
standing up
experience.
on the bar stool to see level with him.
Yek swallows the rest of that fish. Oh, sorry, bud. I was busy eating. It seems we have that in common. I'm kind of looking for someone, and I don't know who it is, and I don't really stay in one place for too long.
Yeah. And Lucio, how long are you staying around?
I'm just passing through. Not really sure of what my purpose is right now, but
Well, it
Ain't that the
seems
truth, bud?
none of us really have much of a plan of what's going on then.
Well, One thing I always do, well, I already did it actually. I always perform at the inn. Maybe they give me free lodging, maybe they don't. I sleep somewhere every night at least. But I do like finding work to keep myself busy and not drive myself insane by just wandering around and never getting to tie down or settle down with people.
Oh,
Yeah,
wandering
I
around
try
is
to
smart.
help who I can when I come into a town. Doesn't always end well, but I do my best.
And what about you, my feline friend?
Well, after living with the monks for about 10 years or so, just trying to find purpose. I've been having these dreams for a long time, and I'm just trying to figure out what they mean.
Have you seen a seer about that?
That's what the monks were supposed to help me with, but it didn't go so well.
Well, that sucks. I can't relate in any way.
Can I roll an insight check on that?
Yeah, sure.
Roll 1, 2.
That's a 17.
Oh.
Let me get my die.
You
Oh, that's a 7.
kind of don't fully buy it. You think it's a half truth.
Okay.
I fully believe what he's saying. I got a 7.
I'm not even trying. I believe him.
Yeah, I won't say anything. It's just for my own knowledge at that point.
And then Tolin's gonna like slap his knee and then point to everybody and just be like, "I have a great idea."
And what would that be
Are
then?
you slapping?
Oh, my knee. I'm slapping my knee.
Just slaps my knee. It's
Thank
like,
you.
Slaps knee. This baby can fit so much funny in it.
Oh my god.
No, but I'm gonna just look at everyone and say, you know how I said I do jobs whenever I come into town?
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, harder jobs need more people, and harder jobs pay more.
That's very true. And if none of us have too much of a purpose at this point, it could prove beneficial.
You know, I have nothing better to do.
Me either.
I'm already buzzed, and it's a good, what day of the week is it?
It's a Saturday.
It's a good
Good stuff.
Saturday night to do some work.
I will attempt to gain the attention of the barkeep and just ask him if he knows any information that might help us in this endeavor.
Oh, well, you helped find that missing kid yesterday, so
Yes.
most of the crops have already been harvested for the fall that's coming on. Might be a caravan or two heading out tomorrow that could use guarding.
Do you know whereabouts in the town they would be?
Oh, they're probably in here drinking, partying.
That
Maybe
would make
outside.
sense.
I could ask around and see if any of them.
Prove most beneficial, and I will just give him a gold piece for his efforts.
Where should I send them?
Tolin, where are you staying at the moment?
Oh, I have no idea.
Just have him look for the bird.
That would probably be the wisest
Actually-
idea.
The bird and the cat.
Have them
For the
look
bird.
for-
All we're missing is a dog.
Make Noel a playable race.
So, can I turn into a werewolf?
I mean, you can take the Path of the Beast Barbarian from the Unearthed Arcana.
I could have.
Or just get like repeat.
Yes. Tell them to look for the Tabaxi and Aarakocra. They should stand out
Will do, mate.
enough. Thank you ever so much.
Like a minute or so later, you see him kind of like hang up his apron and hand it off to a dwarvish woman, and he kind of starts milling around through the crowd talking to people. Right. So what do you guys want to do?
Well, I actually do need somewhere to stay for the night, and hopefully they'd have a vacancy or two. We could get a room.
Yes.
Any
Actually, where did I stay last night?
You have a room.
Sweet.
Yep. You paid for until tomorrow.
Okay.
I sleep anywhere.
How many people would fit in that room?
You have one bed and there is another bed, but they could get you something that would kind of like make a hammock sort of thing if more people wanted to stay in. They were expecting a large crowd. A lot of the other farming settlements around this village have kind of all just kind of congregated here for this festival.
Okay. Zoltan doesn't say, well, I do have a room in town at the moment. I'm sure we could all fit into that just for the night.
Well,
If we,
perfect.
That's
Yeah.
my first of you, bud. Thank you.
I don't need
and-
much.
yeah. At the moment, there's one free bed, and I'm sure we can acquire at least some of the stuff to make everything comfy.
Comfort, schmumfort. I'm 62 years old and I'm 4 feet tall. Put me anywhere.
Fair enough.
Got a place to perch up good.
I'm sure there's a windowsill.
You could
Do
probably roost in
Aarakocras
the
need a
back.
perch to sleep on?
We
Or a
don't.
nest?
Like the bar for the curtains.
As long as I have a place to preen, I'm okay.
Oh my god. Okay. Well,
I just need the floor.
just the so you do go up to your room a little bit.
Yep.
2 standard-sized twin beds, a window. There's only 2 floors to this tavern. Some, I don't know, 2 hammocks are brought up in case you wanted them, make beds, or if you just want to sleep on the floor, you're more than welcome to.
Thank you.
At this point, it's about 10:30 p.m. The party is getting louder and louder, especially outside, as more drunken people kind of start stumbling away from the tavern. What are you guys doing? Or are you just going to go sleep?
How long were we in the room before, like, until 10:30?
Just like 5-10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I'm just going to be setting up a hammock.
All right. Make a perception check for me, all of you.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, no.
Oh, something's going to happen out the window.
That is a dirty 20.
19.
Nat 20.
I got an 18.
You hear and see through the curtains in your window a massive strobe of red and green and blue suddenly shoot up into the air, whistling, and then bursting in a colorful light. They are setting off some fireworks.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I can't get any damn sleep.
And then suddenly, as you're looking out the window, you do see another streak of red, but this one looks like it came from on the roof above you and just lands into the crowds of people outside.
Uh-oh.
You hear people shriek and scream. You see 2 people that are not moving anymore. Other people like trying to pat out fires. You do see someone jump into the well in the town, and then you see some people like turn and like scream and shriek as they see up on the roof something, but you guys cannot see it currently.
Oh, well.
Share.
Oh.
Battle
okay.
map. Yes.
Terrible map.
Okay.
Okay.
Sweet.
So what are you guys doing?
I will
Oh.
run downstairs and outside.
All right. Outside, up on the rooftop, reindeer claws. Sorry.
Out jumps good old bandit flawed. I don't know. I'm gonna be following, but I'm gonna like stumble in the hammock and then like run behind all of them.
All right. You do see up on the rooftop 2 hellhounds.
Oh.
Yep. Fire kind of burning in their throat as I shoot off another firebolt. This one impacting on the house over here, setting it on fire. The other one landing in the crowd a little further away from you.
I'm gonna shield my eyes from the blast in the house.
Right. You also start hearing people like moan and like fall to their knees. Not yet. I had the character names written down.
Lucio, do it.
Lucio.
I would probably
Lucio.
jump out the window and fly. I would probably jump out the window and fly and like get above the roof so I can get a vantage point on them.
All right, and with that, you're gonna have to roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh,
Great.
I have advantage on those rolls.
Hey, did you say
Natural.
they're on the rooftops?
yes.
Yep.
Oh,
Natural 20 plus
you.
1 is 21 initiative.
that's a 20 initiative.
I also got a 21 initiative, but
Alright.
Jake
got a
goes first because he got natural
Yeah.
20.
I mean, you sure?
So
Yeah, I got an 18. You got a 20.
Oh, okay.
I then have a dirty 20.
okay, so hold on. Give those to me again.
All right. So first it'll be Tolin, and then it'll be Lucio, and then Yek. What was your initiative?
14 even with advantage.
So Lothar had a
Nice.
dirty 20, so he's just behind Lucio.
There's our order,
Okay.
and then insert hellhounds wherever.
And Yek is bringing up the rear. Okay.
Yeah, he is.
Whoa. Yeah, I merged all these cells, so I probably shouldn't have, considering someone can actually fly now,
They fly now.
or
They
will
fly now.
fly.
They fly now.
They fly now.
Not only is this a D&D campaign, it's a how to use Google spreadsheet tutorial.
It's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I took
So Yek, where behind them would you say you are?
I would say probably.
I should probably also put them on the map. That might help.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, they were above us.
they're on the rooftop. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was above us or on a different one. But okay.
So most of the rooftops up here are pretty flat. It's kind of like a Italian or Roman villa kind of situation. So everyone can go up onto their rooftops and like hang out laundry or food to dry or just lay there and relax. Stuff like
I'd say I would go like 15 feet behind the Hellhounds. Are they facing where the rest of the party is?
Yes, but
Okay.
they did see you fly out the window and past them, so they are aware of you.
Okay. Good.
Here or here.
There's fine.
Okay. All right.
Hmm.
Tolin, you're up.
Okay. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull my wand out of my vest, and then I'm gonna point it at Hellhound number 2. I'm just gonna say, I don't know where you came from, but please go back. These people were really nice to me. And I'm gonna shoot off a witch bolt at first level. And I'm going to also spend a sorcery point to make it a twin spell. So that will target both.
What level spell is that?
First level.
Okay, cool. Roll a d20 for me.
Straight, yeah.
Yep, just straight d20 because it's wild magic.
All right, got a 12.
12? So yeah, you go to cast your witch bolt, and it gets about halfway there, you know, the green electricity that kind of like comes from that spell, and then suddenly it just all transforms into a line of what looks like beer and just drops to the ground. And
Well,
you have like this little fountain coming out of the wand.
That's new. I'm gonna like shake the end of it.
I'll just look down at him, confused and slightly worried.
This doesn't happen, I swear.
Put it in a cup. Save it. Save it for later.
Yeah,
It might be
anything else,
unpoisoned.
Tolin?
Well, that was my action, so let me see. Nah, I'm just gonna stay where I am. Actually, no,
Okay.
I'd like to move to G80.
G80?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Lucio, it is your turn. However, before you can make your move, you feel this terrible churning in your stomach, like someone just took claws and just spun it around. Your eyes begin to glow a faint green, and Lothar, since you're standing next to him, you notice that his body begins to change color into this like putrid green, and his body begins to grow in size and shape, and he kind of looks like some sort of demented pig bear.
Owlbear.
Yeah, and he has transformed into a dretch.
Oh God, was that because of my wild magic surge?
No, well, I mean, your character might think it is, but
The poison, probably.
Oh dear,
So-
oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Lucio, you are now a dretch, and you hear a voice in your head. The master says to kill them all. So, you now have the stats and abilities of a Dretch. You can look them up real quick and make your move then.
I need to pull out Dretch. This is in the Monsters Handbook, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Or like D&D Compendium.
Okay, I need to. Monster.
Jake, just so I know, hellhounds are undead, right?
I don't think they are.
I think
thought they were
just
fiend.
Yeah, they're fiends.
Okay. I just need to know for my favorite enemy.
Damn. Okay, dredges are pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Too bad they're not on our side.
Wait, what did he hear in his head?
The master said to kill them all.
Oh, God.
Where is the Dretch?
Lucio's the dretch. Oh god. I don't like where this is going.
I don't see it in the Monsters Manual on the table of contents.
Here, let me get the character sheet and I'll take a picture of it for you.
Okay, thank
And
you.
so-
Say also Roll20 has the stat block if you Google it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I found
That honestly also affects everything. Like, you're 100% a Dretch right now.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
forever, who knows?
Oh, it's in the,
Forever? What?
it's in the demons.
Just like this is how
Yeah.
you just get rid of the monk. First session is just turning him
Yeah,
into a
also for
Dretch.
future reference, don't drink any mysterious liquids in Jake's games.
It wasn't a mysterious liquid.
It was
It's liquid.
beer.
No, it's just because
Yeah.
we had a session the other day where our paladin kept drinking mysterious liquids from creatures.
First
that he
off,
killed.
he drank the blood of demonic horses. Don't make it sound like, oh, here's a peach soda. Don't drink it.
Yeah, I don't know why he did
Sorry,
that. He
the
does have like minimal
paladin
intelligence. Yeah,
that.
he's not intelligent.
No, he's not.
He's a himbo.
Fun, but not intelligent. So,
Okay.
yeah. All right.
I'm going to just turn to Lothar and look down at him and cast Fire Breath.
Fire breath?
Fire Breath. Which
Oh, sorry.
you
What?
sent? Yeah. Oh, you sent me the Hellhound.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
I was going to say.
I was like, wait a minute.
I don't think
I'm
they have fire breath.
100% that.
I was like, hold on. I know I didn't, like, edit anything.
Yes.
I just didn't
we are
read
dying.
the tab. It said
Fine.
Hellhound.
I mean, you could tear him up real good with your claws. You got a multi-attack and stuff.
It's true.
Also, Lucio, what do you mean look down? I'm taller than you.
No,
Well,
not
not
anymore.
anymore.
Wait, how tall is a dretch? Oh, they're big.
It's like, oh, wait a minute.
Oh no.
Oh, they're
Okay.
considered a small fiend. Sorry.
Oh, wait, they're small?
It says
Sweet.
small fiend.
Okay, I'm taller.
So maybe now you're the size of
Tolin.
Tolin.
Yeah.
They looked bigger in the picture.
Yeah.
Never mind, your body shrank. But yeah, your move.
I'm going to attack with. I'm just going to turn to Lothar and just like look at him, and I'm just going to use claws, or I guess multi-attack actually, and that is a d20 with strength, I believe. That's a 14 to hit.
Miss.
Oh, fell out of my box. It doesn't hit either. That was an 11.
Okay.
And I'm going to bite him for a bonus action. I think
Bite
a
as a
bonus
bonus
action.
action.
Unless
For
I
a
can't do
Dretch?
that.
I don't know.
I think that's
Dretch has anything to let you do that.
These dretches are serious business, man.
I think that might be a tabaxi thing.
Yeah, no, sorry, you don't have that. You
Okay.
only have the abilities of a Dretch.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay, that's fine. Right.
Like a very large dog or like a small bear is now yipping
Yeah.
at your ankles.
Oh, don't forget about that special ability at the bottom, Lucio.
Yeah.
Great.
So anyway, after that, Lothar, your move. You just saw your friend, new acquaintance, get transformed into this thing.
Okay.
This unholy demon.
How tall is the tavern?
First floor is like 20.
So would I be able to climb on top of it with my 30-foot movement?
I think that would count as difficult terrain, right?
Yeah. Would I have to roll to be able to do it, or?
Well, first off, Lucio's going to get an attack of opportunity against you. Just so you know.
Yes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rage before I climb, though.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you will have to do some sort of climb check. So strength.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so I'm raging, and then I'll take the opportunity attack.
Okay. So Lucio, roll a hit.
Okay.
Just one.
Yeah.
Oh, one.
Sweet. Okay.
Feels dretch, man.
What am I adding to the roll, or is it just a straight?
Your strength modifier.
Sweet.
Yep.
Can it be athletics?
Sure.
Sweet. Okay. That is a total of 25.
You just kind of like a gorilla. You kind of just one hand and then throw yourself up, and then, yep, you're on the top end.
I'm at the top. Great sword out, and I'm going to swipe at Hellhound 1.
Okay. Let me get the stats.
Nice. What do I have to great sword? Yes. That is a 16 to hit.
That'll hit, just barely.
Okay, but because I'm raging, I get my Divine Fury, so that's 3d6 plus 6 damage.
Damn.
Is the 6 including your rage damage?
3d6 plus 8 damage.
Barbarian main, you gotta do it.
Yeah, I forgot that I get bonuses because of that. Okay, that means 3d6 plus 8. I can't do 30. 21 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 2, a 5, and a 6 on the die.
What kind of weapon was it again? Sorry.
Great sword.
Yeah, you kind of just plunge your great sword right into the shoulder and like its rib cage behind it, and you hear it give like a yelp, and then it just kind of backs up and starts growling at you. You can see like embers down its throat starting to come alive.
Okay.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah, because the bonus action was to rage, and I've used everything I can.
All right.
Oh god.
So before the Hellhounds go, unbeknownst to you, really up on the rooftops, Tolin, you do see some other people in the crowd kind of like hold their stomachs and fall down and begin to transform as well.
Oh, they're all becoming dretches.
Oh no.
What worries me is we don't want to kill them necessarily.
No.
Oh.
And that's just the price of doing business, bud.
God. I am very uncomfortable with the
energy we created in the studio
today. Oh god.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, we need more?
9.
I mean, they don't have the best of stats.
No.
11.
Yeah, no, but just the sheer overwhelming.
12.
If they say they all hit, they can hit completely.
13. 14, and then stay.
I just think that's like what 15 multi-attacks.
15.
Oh god.
So that's 30 potential attacks. Chances are they're going to hit us at least a few times.
Yeah, it's a shame your other ranger didn't show up. It's a good thing Jake did.
Yeah.
It's a shame that the Tabaxi was also turned into a dretch. Yet
I
here we
kid you
are.
not, he turns himself into a dretch. He's called Dretch Lucio. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
At least it's not Junkrat. All right.
I will have looked.
How?
As I'm climbing up, I will have looked down at Lucio and be like, "That's a problem for later." Not knowing more were appearing.
And then you would see some other people become dretches.
Yeah.
I guess now it's later.
That
I'm just looking all around and seeing everybody turn into these little green dretches. Just be like, oh no.
Yeah. The future is
All
now,
right.
old man.
So, Hellhound 1 is going to... Do they have multi-attack? No, they do not. He's going to use his Fire Breath on Hen 3. Wow. On
Hen 3.
I'm sorry. I don't know the one language I've only spoken my entire life.
D&D?
I started playing 2 years ago. Do I get a plus to that? Oh, no, sorry. You're going to make a dex save.
Great. What do I have to do? Wait. Is this an effect that I'm able to see?
Yeah. You would see the fire exhaling from his throat.
Meaning I get advantage because danger sense.
Barbarian.
Yeah.
I am so glad I had advantage. I rolled a 2 and then an 18 on the other die for a total of 21.
Nice.
Thank you, advantage.
And plus, also, you have an inspiration
That's true.
tucked away, so
Oh.
you're going to take half. So 6, 11.
I don't know Hellhound's damage capabilities, so I'm actually worried.
Yeah, they're
9
nothing to
points of
laugh
fire
at.
damage.
9
Cool.
points.
Mm-hmm.
That was the
They're good
half?
little- yeah.
Okay. Great.
Good little beasties.
That's great. So,
All right.
Hmm.
Hellhound 2 going to turn and yeah, they're going to move. We're going to go next to where Yek is. How far up in the air are you, Yek?
I'll say 15 feet.
15 feet? Perfect.
The
Make a
range
dex
on fire
save
breath.
for me.
The range is 15 feet, isn't it?
Yep. 15-foot cone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did they basically just cast a more powerful burning hands?
That is a math 22.
22? All right, so you'll take half. I'm reading that right? Yeah.
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 Man, hellhounds are scary.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
9 points of fire damage.
Nice. Okay, that's good.
All right.
That's good.
Now for the dretches. This dretch is going to attack a civilian that is running over here,
Oh yes.
and that'll hit.
That's a thing.
So that'll kill you. Go away. Freaking! I don't care if I've lost my damn coverage on this computer. That one misses its target. This one gets its target, rips out a woman's throat. Not that any of you can see this right now. This one.
I mean, yeah.
This is its target.
Flying.
This one, what's their movement?
Got a bird's eye view. Haha.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You do see chaos unfolding and people like getting decimated down on the streets.
I've seen worse.
That's possibly.
Just like
Okay.
possibly.
fear.
Okay. They're going to make their multi-attack against you, Tolin.
Oh God.
Not the squishy gnome.
I rolled double 19s.
They both hit.
+2 to hit, so 21s.
Yeah, they
Um,
both do hit.
Nice, nice. So you're going to take 1d6 piercing damage from each.
Right.
4 points of piercing damage.
4?
Yep.
Whew. Or is that just for one?
No, that's for both.
Ooh.
That's good.
This stretch is going to go here.
Yeah, I was like, I'll get on the roof.
Also use this
but-
multi-attack against Tolin.
Oh.
And it horribly misses. As the first one like bites down and pierces into your arm, you kind of like shove it forward, which is just in time for the other one to like snap behind you. The stretch.
I'll go on the roof. I'll tank some of the damage. Oh.
Oh, fire damage.
Oh.
The stretch gets its target over here. This one. It's going to also attack a citizen. Gets them.
I thought the party was supposed to kill the village.
That was a ruse.
So when
Plot
someone
twist.
said in the live earlier to just add some fire to your buildings,
Hey,
Apparently we go in
I
that path.
just
They
posted.
didn't say living fire.
I just posted my duet of the D&D Chain of Awesome.
You can have 1 point of inspiration.
Yeah,
This
baby.
next stretch misses you. Actually, no, it has advantage because flanked.
That's true. Oh, yeah, I'm not. Yeah, paying attention. It's flanking.
Okay. So those both hit now. 17.
Yeah.
Piercing damage. That is. Why can't I math? 5 points of piercing damage as this stretch comes up behind you and just bites you in the ass.
Oh, metaphor is becoming real.
This stretch does not get its target. This stretch does get its target, gets onto a little kid and just kind of like rips off the arm with its mouth.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh.
You've been in my campaigns before, Jacob.
So yeah, Jake, the people that I helped last night, are any of them in this?
You do see the little boy that you
Oh.
saved,
No.
but he's like right here.
Oh.
No.
Actually,
No.
you know his name, so I'll put that.
Oh.
Colin.
This stretch is gonna go for Colin.
Is that the kid you saved yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh god.
And misses Colin.
Oh, thank God.
This
Oh, yeah.
stretch, though,
It's with him. I end up creating too much emotional attachment with child NPCs when I play. As in, we had a child join our party for a couple of sessions in one game I was in.
that's only one of those. What's your armor class, Tolin?
11.
11. Okay, so only one of them hits.
Oof.
That is 3 points of piercing damage, as this one kind of just comes up and sinks its fangs into your leg. And then this stretch finally. Oh no, wait, there's one more after that.
Son of a dretch.
This stretch takes down that old man that Yek was talking to.
Oh, the loot slayer?
Yeah, just bites him in the ankle, forever hobbling him. He's not dead yet, but. And then this stretch. No, that one already went. Okay, I think that's all of them. All
A
right.
lot of them.
Yek, your move.
Okay. I am going to fly 30 feet directly upward.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action for the planar warrior. And I'll just pick the hellhound right underneath me, basically. And for the rest of that turn, attacks on that target deal force damage, and it takes an additional 1d8 force damage. And then I'm just going to shoot at him with my longbow.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, yeah, that's a 21.
Damn. So you kind of cast your spell and quick shoot an arrow. It goes right through the top of its spine and into its back and pokes out on the bottom of the belly.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So that's a d8 or 2d8 plus 3 force damage. 11 force damage.
Okay. The magical effect of your spell kind of impacts it after the arrow does, and you see the force kind of apply to it and shove it down, and it yelps again, and you kind of see some cracks in the roof form underneath it.
Hell
Sweet.
All right.
yeah. That'll be
Tolin.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I would like to immediately, in response, I'm going to quicken spell. I'm using a sorcery point. Quicken spell invisibility on myself.
Okay. Let me double check. So I need you to roll another d20.
Yep. I got an 18.
18. Oh, that's the wrong chart. Oh, thank God. My page flipped, and I didn't like the other option that was about to happen.
total party kill.
Oh no, he would have transformed into a demon.
Not again.
Oh,
Not
great.
another
So-
one.
Instead of turning invisible, Tolin, your hands kind of begin to grow a lot of fur, and suddenly you have cat claws,
Tabaxi?
like that of a tabaxi.
Great.
Tabaxi and we gained a Tabaxi.
What's going on, Lucio? So since that took a bonus action to cast because I made it a quicken spell, for my action, I would like to use Disguise Self and make myself appear as a dretch.
Is that another first level spell?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Roll another d20.
I got a 3.
Oh no.
This is not going good, but I'm enjoying it
Will
very
he
much.
be allowed to cast a spell? That is the question.
Yeah, I've never played a wild magic sorcerer, but this is fun so far. I'm just letting Jesus take the wheel.
Just take the wheel.
So you go to cast Disguise Self, and instead of like changing your bodies to match that of a dretch, you feel like magic kind of all around you suddenly form into little small pocket circles, and from out of those shoots a flock of doves.
Yuck! Lucio, what did you do to my body?
My brethren.
I will say they kind of swarm on top of this dretch, so it's gonna have disadvantage on its next attack because it can't really see as well.
Dretch.
Hey.
Okay.
Dretch.
Amazing.
Now I realize this is gonna be a dumb move, but I don't really have any other option. I'm just gonna try to use my movement to get the fuck out of there.
Okay.
I'd like to shove past the one covered in doves and go straight back towards the tavern.
Okay. So how much movement do you have as a gnome?
25 feet.
25. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Would I be able to start trying to climb up the tavern?
I mean, the door's right here if you want to go in.
Heck no, I got to do it the hard way.
You have 5 feet of movement yet, so you're not going to be able to get really that high. And hold on, as 4 dretches get to make attacks against you.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so
one with disadvantage at least, though.
Do the dove
TPK.
dretch. Okay, so it can't roll much lower than that. All right, so the dove dretch, instead of getting you, it actually catches 2 doves in its mouth and just bites through them.
No,
No.
Oh, my friends.
This dretch,
my food.
1 attack will get you. That's a 3. 6. That's 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh, my knees.
This stretch, that's a natural 20.
Oh.
We vibing.
10 points of piercing damage.
I'm unconscious.
What?
Yeah, I only have
so
26 HP.
I'm going to say you only got there then.
I am ready to accept death.
Well, you should have been before you joined the campaign, but okay.
I mean, I
You're
was
right,
ready,
you're right.
but I was expecting us to at least get through one session of gameplay.
Making a backup character now.
Yep.
Would you just roll some 4d6 and drop the lowest like 6 times? All right, so that's Tolin. After him, Lucio, the dretch.
Oh no.
For your benefit, I will let you know there is a citizen there, one here, and then a child right there.
And then
Your
a
move.
passed out looking child
I'm just gonna
being.
attack.
You
this-
also see an unconscious body there.
I'm
You
gonna
weren't
attack
told to
this
feed, but you were told to kill. So
Please
you
think
can
I'm
interpret
dead.
that.
Please think I'm
as
dead.
I wish.
Yeah, I mean, your
I'm gonna-
intelligence isn't great, but
No, it's not. But I would assume that I would attack the thing that's closest to me, so I'm going to attack the citizen in D77.
okay.
That was a 15 to hit
15 to hit. That'll hit.
with multi-attack. It's
Not high in
1.
armor.
That's a bite. That's a 1d6. That's a 5 damage for the bite.
All
and
right.
for the claws, that's a 3. That's
All
not
right.
gonna hit.
So you bite Where do you want to bite the person?
I guess in their size, sort of like right beneath their rib cage.
All right, so yeah, you kind of clamp on right there with your mouth, and she lets out a scream, and she like still trying to walk and continue forward, even though you're attached to her at the moment.
Oh.
Oh my
Does he
God.
get any type of save to go back to normal? No?
Mm.
Okay.
Nice thought. Lothar, you're up.
I'm just going to attack this hellhound in front of me because, yeah, that's a thing. And I'm just going to attack normally.
All gonna die.
That is a
Okay, the
natural
barbarian's not gonna
20.
A what?
A natural 20.
Nice.
This-
Maybe not all of you will die. Maybe one
Yeah,
of you
no,
will
the
die.
barbarian's fine. Barbarians are
Okay.
built for combat.
I mean, now nobody can touch
Oh,
me. I'm
yes.
like 45 feet in the air.
That is true.
Okay.
The hellhounds will try to take pot shots at you.
That is 40 damage.
Oh,
How do you want to do this?
I will, through the same hole, stab through there, and just throw him over my back so it lands on the road below me.
Okay.
please don't land on me. Please don't land on me. Please don't land on me.
I'll be
Me?
aiming. I'll just be going for like basically
Maximum
below
range.
me, not like throwing it, just below. me.
Yeah. Make a strength check for me real quick.
Oh, Christ.
Hellhounds are big.
Yeah,
That
they're
is a
chunky.
natural 1.
Okay. So,
It just drags them with them.
yeah.
Okay, if it fails, I'll just like shake it a little and then get rid of it.
Okay, so you cleave through this beast, and you try to lift it up and throw it behind you, which you do get it up, but then you kind of like slip and fall backwards with it. So instead of going over the railing, it kind of just hits the railing, and you hear a sickening crack as its spine snaps in half, just causing even more damage to an already dead creature.
Oh,
They're nice.
very nice.
You are now prone, though, on the rooftop. You still have your movement, so you can use that to get back up.
Yeah, I'll stand back up. Is there anything that I'm able to do as a... Oh, one sec. I get to roll an additional dice because I'm a half-orc. That's an extra 5 damage, just for the sake of
Just
that.
cause.
Just why not?
Savage
You kind of see
dagger.
it like coming in half. I don't know how much more
Yeah.
brutal I can make this description, man.
What
You
else
only
can
have 24 HP left.
what can I do with a bonus action? No,
Would you like to make a perception check?
Yes, I will make a perception check. That is a 17.
Okay. From this rooftop, which sits atop like a small little hill within the town, you do see a few things. You see directly behind Yek. What did I name her?
Is this the tiefling?
You see the tiefling, but she has these massive black wings coming out of her back, and you see now that her teeth are sharp and pointed. You see behind her, further outside of town, a figure on some sort of horse. No, stay there. Don't follow. God damn it.
Is it on a pale horse?
No, this horse is dark in color, and it looks as if it has like 2 horns coming out of its face, and it looks like she's holding something in a bundle in her hands.
I've still got half my movement, right?
Yep.
Okay, I will just run up to the other hellhound and try to taunt it, because I may as well, and I'll look up to Yek and just be like, "This is so much worse than it looks."
It's pretty bad, bud.
Oh, he
Yeah,
doesn't even know.
I'll point up, just look, and I'll point straight at Yanissa and then also this other figure.
Yep. Yak, you kind of like quick take a glance behind you, and you do see Yanissa. She has sharp, like incisor teeth in her mouth, and 2 massive black wings that are even bigger than yours.
Ooh, them's fighting words, bud.
Mm.
We Aarakocra are very proud of our wings.
Oh yeah.
Why is
Funny
Why
you
is he an
mention that.
Aarakocra Canadian?
Yeah, why is it Eric Canadian?
I was going for
Good
Minnesota, I
app.
think.
I mean,
Yeah, I
it's
can
close.
get the Minnesota. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Minnesota.
All right. The Hellhound is going to go for you, Lothar.
Nice.
So, stats.
What, you mean their fire breath can't reach 45 feet?
Actually, let me see if that recharges.
That awkward moment
Thanks for
when
the
my
reminder.
backup stats are
God
better than my
damn it.
actual
And it
character.
does.
Oh,
Ugh.
it does. Okay. Am I
I
rolling
almost
a dex
forgot
save?
about it, but Lane reminded me. So if you die,
Do I need
it's
to roll
on
a
him.
dex save?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to use its fire breath on you.
Yeah.
It's going to fire breath.
Okay, let's see. Advantage is so nice. That is another natural 20.
Okay, so you'll take half.
I love advantage.
It's half a 17.
Half
8.
17 would be 8. Yeah,
9.
nice. Quick
It
math.
depends if you're rounding up or down.
Yeah.
I'll be kind and round down.
8 then.
So 8 points of fire damage.
Okay, so yeah, my hair's looking a little crispy.
Got the eyebrow
Crispy.
picked off.
With that, the other
Am I
dretches,
missing an eyebrow.
this dretch just dies from the doves that is mauling it.
Awesome.
Yeah, get them, boys.
And you do, I mean, Tolin, if you were conscious, everybody else was like, anybody else was watching from the party. I guess Colin sees it.
Yeah,
The
go
body
Colin.
does begin to have this like green mist come off of it and transforms back into the person it was.
Living or dead?
Dead.
S-
This dretch is going to go after this civilian.
Looks like you're losing that monk, Tommy.
Yeah.
Dretch, who cares?
That's a shame. I really like
Yeah.
Tabaxi monks.
Dead.
Upon seeing that, can I use my reaction to shout something?
You kind of already talked to.
No,
I mean,
okay,
you didn't
yeah.
use a reaction. Yeah, I'll say so.
Okay. Try and take out the tiefling. I'll just yell up at Yek.
All right. This stretch is going to go for Colin. Misses. I should probably let Colin take a turn so he can move. He's going to disengage and run towards the tavern door. That is as far as he can move. Stretch is going to go for that civilian that Lucio's on and finish her off. The stretch is going to attack the old man with the loot. See if he can finish him, which he does. So the old man is dead. The stretch is going to attack that. Yeah, so basically these dretches are just killing random NPCs that you can't see or know. But it is kind of a...
That's great.
Its death toll is actually getting really high, surprisingly. All right. And then... Oh, yes.
Everything okay?
Sorry, I got an email from administration.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know how they know I'm on the computer, but okay.
You want me to pause recording real quick?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Everything's fine. This is fine. We're fine.
Yeah. So yeah, Yanissa is gonna fly in next to you, Yek.
Okay.
Fly? Oh,
She
she
is
does have
flying.
wings.
She
does have
is
wings.
as high in the air as Yek is. And she's going to whisper, "Poor little birdie, you can't fly anymore." And
Oh, you a bird.
she's going to attack you with her scimitar.
Oh boy.
She has multi-attack. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Okay, so that one will. The second one does not, so. I rolled a 1 for damage, but she gets a +2. So you're going to take 3 points of slashing damage as the scimitar just kind of curves up your back, narrowly missing like the base of your wings. It looks as if she is actually actively trying to maim
D-wing.
you. Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your move then.
All right. Are the Dretches considered any of the following? Aberrations, Celestials, Elementals, Fae, Fiends, or Undead?
They are fiends.
Cool. I am going to fly down and get down to Lothar, and I'm going to touch his shoulder and cast Protection from Evil and Good.
Mm-hmm.
So those creatures that I mentioned have disadvantage on attack rolls against him, and he can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Nice.
Sorry, can you say what you wanted to do one more time for me?
I'm going to fly down next to Lothar.
Okay, cool. You didn't disengage. That's all I was looking for.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
I need an action.
Yeah. And so does that mean they basically have disadvantage to hit me?
Yeah.
Yep,
And then you
sweet.
can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them either.
But first,
Very nice.
Push this happened at level 10 because then I get immunity to disease and poison. I am upset. Royally upset.
Yeah, I feel like the only way of actually having a monk at the end of this is killing this tiefling.
Here we go.
I just get that slight feeling.
Good luck.
On.
Okay, so ranged spell attack. $21 to hit. So that will hit. And then 2 beams. Okay. Okay. So you're going to take 9 points of, what is that damage? Force damage as 2 Eldritch Blasts just kind of hit you in the back as you fly down towards Lothar.
It's pretty rude, bud.
Ow.
That's the point.
Did you say 2 beams?
2 Eldritch Blasts, yeah.
Ah.
Oh god, that's a pretty high level warlock then.
That's at least level 5 then. So that's fun.
She's also a vampire, if you didn't get the descriptions.
Yeah, no, I sort.
This is not. Come on.
Signed up.
TPK session 1.
So I'm then gonna use whatever movement speed I need to get behind Lothar so that he's in between me and the Hellhound. And I have 50 flying speed and 25 walking speed.
So let's see, you're 30 feet up here.
I would have been 45 up in the air. So I'd fly 5, 10, 15, and then...
God damn it. It's hard enough counting the squares, and now you're making me think of like space that doesn't actually exist.
To get to that point, if he flies like enough so that he can like tap my shoulder, he could then drop the last 5 feet, basically.
Yeah. So now I would say you're on the roof.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I will be there then, and that'll be my turn.
For the sake
Alrighty.
of simplicity.
After that, Tolin, make a death save.
Alright.
Please be natural 20. Please be natural 20.
Is it a 1? Oh,
Yes.
It's a 1.
that's 2
Can you guys
fails,
see
right?
the blue die right there?
Yep. So is that 2
No, I
fails
can't.
then?
But yeah, that's 2 fails.
Yep.
I really thought Lucio would be the first one to die.
Jake, I'm not even kidding you. Like, I wasn't
did
even
too.
trying to do that. It's just universal.
I thought
It's a universe thing. I'm gonna die.
All right. Maybe something will save you like last time. Okay. Who is after Tolin? Lucio. Stretch Lucio.
Well,
Colin?
Colin's the closest thing to me.
Colin?
Colin.
Yep.
Oh no. Multi-attack. That's an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
It's what is it? It's 1d6, right? For bite. Hold on. My app closed.
Yeah, it's 1d6 for the dretch bite.
Okay, cool. That's 2 damage.
Okay.
Another d20. That's a 7.
Never mind. Okay. So, Colin, being outside at the start of the attack, did see Lothar climb the roof. And remember that he was saved by Lothar the other day, decided to run back into the tavern to see if he could help Lothar fight. But on his way there, he is attacked and bitten and clawed by a dretch. And before he dies, he does have his hand out towards the roof, goes, Lothar. And then the darkness takes him and he dies.
Poor little dude.
He was like 7.
I'm sorry.
Good job, Tommy. Session 1, you killed it.
I'm sorry.
Whose turn?
Lothar, you're up.
Um,
You didn't hear
I
him, by the
will-
way.
yeah.
I'm just gonna go down here.
Okay.
I
First of
sweat and
all,
wallow in my sorrows.
I will look at Yek and just say, we may need to run. And as I do that, I am going to run, accept the opportunity attack from the Hellhound, and I am jumping sword out to hit the Dretch Lucio on the head.
I was gonna let you know there is a doorway over here that leads into the tavern if you wanted that, but no.
No, I don't have the movement speed to be able to get to a Dretch Lucio who's just killed Colin. As in, I'll be running, I will see the dead body of Colin under this dredge. Yeet!
It takes 0 movement speed to fall.
Yeah, so
This
I
is
can
true.
do it.
Yeah, you do. Okay.
I'm accepting the
so-
Hellhound's opportunity attack as I do that, though, with
Yep.
disadvantage because of Yek's wonderful spell.
The protection from evil and good.
That's true. That is a 14 to hit. They're both
That
9s.
misses because 17. Okay.
So it snaps its jaw. You're able to run away.
Okay.
You jump off the roof
Recklessly attacking.
onto the stretch. Gotta have 2 party deaths.
Listen,
His
if
eyes
we're-
are just deer in the headlights.
because at this point, I've been on the roof long enough, I wouldn't necessarily even know if that's the same Dretch that was Lucio, would I?
That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would not.
To
Could've
my
moved
knowledge,
off.
that's just a Dretch that's killed this kid. I have no clue who it is. That is a total of dirty 20.
I'm pretty sure that hits.
That hits. Yeah.
Like
Hey.
that's a natural 20.
21 damage
That knocks me unconscious.
as I
Yep.
cleave down with this thing, and will snarl at him.
Let's hear it.
As I'm just dropping down, doing that, looking at this dead child, and then back at this Dretch.
Actually, Colin's neck is still in his mouth as you jump down and stab him through. The Dretch stops moving. The Dretch can make a death save on its turn then. We get back to it. Now it is the Hellhound's turn. And it is going to... I don't think it does. I did forget about their pack tactic ability. So sorry.
They didn't have
That's
the
okay.
chance to use it, though, did they?
Yeah, they were never within.
Maybe
They,
not.
they were never attacking together.
Yeah, I should have had them do that. My bad.
I mean, we did kind of split them a little bit.
Yeah, no, they don't
Yeah.
get a pounce thing. All right, so this one is going to see if its breath weapon will recharge.
Sorry, Tommy.
It does not. It is going to go up to Yek, who is on the ground,
Yep.
and make a bite attack.
Alrighty.
Oh, thank God, that's a 7, not on that one. But it does get a plus something, plus 5, so 12.
That misses.
It kind of like goes for your leg, and you just kind of step back from it. So that's the Hellhound.
Oh wait,
Stretch Lucio's dying.
when I knock him unconscious, would that cause him to revert back to Lucio?
Death would.
Sweet.
Great.
Wait,
Awesome.
how much movement speed do I have left? On my turn, I've just realized.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15. Used up 15.
Is it?
Should you take falling damage?
Close the building.
15 feet.
20 feet.
Or oh yeah, 20 feet even. Yes.
Okay.
I probably should.
You take 2 points of falling damage, just so you know.
Is that halved?
It's
No,
one.
that's total.
I'm raging, so that's only 1 point.
Damn.
Um,
I'm too angry for pain.
yeah. Is it an action to use that Quilt of Mercy?
You're going to use the
Or-
Quilt of Mercy on the Dretch?
No, not onto the Dretch. As in, can I get to Tolin?
Oh,
But is it an action or a bonus action, or what is it to be able to use the Quilt?
I say it would be an action.
Okay, then I will stay with the Dretch.
Okay.
Basically, if I was able to, I would have used it on him, but if I can't, then I won't.
Who knows what it will do? Okay. This Dretch is going to go for that civilian that it has cornered there. Still misses, the dumb thing. This Dretch is going to go this way. Actually, no, that was around the corner, so it wouldn't see you. This Dretch is going to pursue people out towards the fields. They're very slow creatures, though, at least.
Great. That makes me feel so much better.
I meant physically slow, not dumb. Just letting that also be out there.
Yeah, no, but even still. It's like, yes, the town is overrun, but they're slow.
This Dretch does see you, Lothar, so let's see, 5, 10,
Yeah.
15.
He gets a regular attack because the Reckless and the Protection cancel each other.
Dretch. I don't know why that copied.
Yeah, so if they're attacking me, they'll have just a standard attack.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good God, if I could just spell. There we go. Okay. Yanissa, though, is going to fly here. And she's going to use her scimitar on Yak. Does a 15 hit.
Yes.
6 points of slashing damage as she carves down your back.
Just enough. I am down.
So am I the only standing good character?
You are the only standing character,
full stop, actually.
period. Since, okay, something's going to happen, but yeah, make a death save for me real quick.
That is a 17.
17. Okay, so you do succeed on that death save. Lothar, you do know, or hear rather, you do see somebody. Hold on. Some guards have appeared and are rushing towards the center.
Okay. Yeah.
Tolin, make a death save.
Okay. Please.
You could straight up kill this character.
I know, I'm going to be so happy. The last time this happened, they all got away by bullshit.
Is he dead? Oh,
Oh no!
Yes! Bites dust.
Well, I'm dead. Eh,
Nice knowing you, Tolin.
Bye, Tolin.
yeah. He would have been kind of cool, but it's all right. I already made my backup character while I was doing this, so
Who was
yeah,
it?
no.
Darren Dragon that made this character? Or
Yeah.
drew it? Should
Yep.
we tell him, her, they?
no.
No? Okay.
Never. We'll never
Um,
tell.
Right, well,
I'm not-
no one
I'm
give
not-
no one give him the link.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
not burning like the character sheet or anything. I'm gonna keep it for another campaign maybe, or a one shot in the future.
You mean you don't
But-
give them a funeral in the backyard?
I do not.
Ah.
It's actually the first time I've ever had a character die like actually rolling death saves. Otherwise, like I've had it like I've worked with the DM, or I've like done like a cinematic death. Like I had to sacrifice myself in another campaign a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, I mean, I honestly that didn't tear me up too much. Colin would have been cool, but my backup character is gonna be pretty cool. So it is what it is.
I just need to reduce them to tears next time. Lucio.
I have no emotional attachment.
Okay. Death save number 1 is a 12. That's a success.
Nice. Lothar, your move.
So
you
I
are
was-
standing atop a dead Colin and Dretch.
I mean, I
And
was
you-
going to go over to Tolin and, use the quilt, but that's not needed.
I mean, you don't really know if he's dead, though.
Okay. Can I perceive to see if he's dead or not?
Yeah, sure.
That's a total of 14.
Judging by the massive pool of blood around
He
him and
dead?
the fact that his chest is not rising at all, even the slightest, he's
Yep.
probably dead.
If I had it, I would go into a frenzy rage, but I don't have that ability. So, let's see, which direction am I going to attack? Okay, the left hand of the 3 in front of me.
I'm sorry, the left hand of the 3 in front of you?
As in, of the 3 dretches that are in front of me.
One in
Uh-huh.
E77.
Yeah, E77.
Okay.
That one I'm going to attack. I'm very angry, so still recklessly. That is a total of 22 to hit.
That'll hit, yeah.
Why do I fail to do math? 22 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Behead him.
All right, with one quick swipe, before it can even get like his claws up to like defend itself, just behead the creature.
Yep.
The body, green mist kind of comes off of it, and the humanoid body is replaced, but the head is gone. It was an old woman, human.
I feel slightly guilty, but still steadfast in my decision to do it.
All right, after Lothar, it's their turn. Yanissa is going to kick over Yek's body so that his stomach is on the rooftop, and she's going to take her scimitar and carve off one of the wings.
Oh no.
Yep. So that is 2 failures on your part, I believe, then.
Okie dokie.
If it
She's
hits,
going to...
she has to roll to hit still, doesn't she?
No, he's unconscious. She doesn't have to roll a hit.
Damn.
So she's going to take your right wing and hold it up as a trophy, let it, like, the blood drip. And then Lothar, I guess, since you're the only conscious one, you hear a booming voice in your mind. Sister, we have what we want. It is time to go. And you see Yanissa flap her wings up into the air and fly off into the distance. The hellhound, you can't see it, but you do hear it. It sounds like it's going away.
And the dretches?
You begin to see green mist form off of their bodies, and the dretches return to human forms.
Even
Okay.
me?
Or elven.
So, are we out of combat now then?
Yes.
I will throw the Court of
microwaves.
Mercy on Lucio.
Okay.
And which you said that was a one-use thing, didn't you?
Yep.
But yeah, I already rolled one, but it was a success.
So Lucio,
Yeah,
congratulations, you stabilize.
Yeah, the Quilt of Mercy stabilizes you, so you don't have to worry about.
The Quilt of Mercy!
But
It
that's
came in
the
handy.
one use of it.
You all laughed at the Quilt of Mercy during session 0, and look how handy it came in already.
I
kept
laughed
the
at
monk alive.
the worm thing, saber worm anecdote.
You are able to use that to stabilize Lucio. However, you don't see Yek. You do see Tolin dead on the ground.
I will. I will run back up to the roof.
Okay. As you are running back up to the roof, or you're going like the inside this time, you're not climbing up.
That is just finished. They left. No, I would actually try and climb the outside again, hoping to get up there as quickly as possible. In which is that another athletics check then?
Yes, but I'm just gonna let you have it as a merciful DM.
Thank you. You merciful? Sure.
Yek, you're lucky you chose to do that then, because I was gonna make you do one more death save. Before.
Am I able to stabilize him with something?
Do you have anything to stabilize him with? Be quick. He's dying.
Good vibe.
You do notice that his right wing is gone.
Yeah, I've been on that for. Can I roll a medicine check to try and stabilize him?
Certainly.
Because that's the only thing I can do, because...
If it's a nat 1, though, you will kill him.
Medicine check. That is... Where's my medicine? That is a 17 on the medicine check.
Nice. You find some stray cloth that you have with you, or rip off your own parts. Well, you kind of like tourniquet what you can. You're able to stabilize him, but he's still unconscious.
Yeah. So I've got 2 unconscious guys, 1 dead guy, and me.
And me.
Yek and Lucio, each of you roll a d4.
Okay.
1.
Pick it up.
1. Okay. You'll be conscious
2.
in an hour, and you'll be conscious in 2 hours.
Oh.
Unless they get healed sooner, basically. Yeah. I will... in order, I'll pick up Yek and take him down to the room. I will go downstairs. I will pick up Lucio and take him into the room. And then I'll go over to Tolin, and by that point, I think my rage will have worn off as well.
All right.
Just realizing that that's going to have worn off. And I will just drop to my knees in front of Tolin's body.
Yeah, so by the time you get them down in there and put them in the room, you get down there, and the town people and guards have kind of already started piling up the bodies, and you are able to drag him out from underneath all of them. Body is unmoving, cold, growing cold.
I will find one of the guards and ask them where the nearest graveyard is. Or woodland area, if not.
There's a forest maybe 3/4 of a mile outside of town here. But it's actually where you found Colin. And you do see his body in there as well. You know, head barely attached to his body.
Did you say 30, 40 miles?
No. 3/4 a mile.
Oh, 3/4. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know meters. Don't expect it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. No, I just thought you said 30, 40, and I was like, no, that's what it's
But he also tells you, we in Britannia don't bury our dead on land. We put them back into the sea where we came from.
Would it be permitted for that rule to be broken once for my god? Where I come from, we have our own rights.
Do what you must.
Thank you. And I will slowly just carry Tolin's body to the forest. I will bury him there with his... Was it a lute that you had?
Pan flute.
I will bury him holding his pan flute. And pull out one of my javelins and use that as a simplified gravestone
I should mention, while you're looting his body, there's
I'm not looting him. I'm not
or
doing.
while you're deburying him, sorry, you
Yeah.
notice like in his pocket there's like this intricate like metal ball with like different engravings, and it's like seems to be like almost like it's like metal within metal within metal. It's like almost like an unopenable Matryoshka doll of like iron bands.
Okay. Have you watched Mighty Nine?
No.
Okay, doesn't matter then. That was just for me to try and picture it.
I haven't watched Critical Role.
I haven't
you
watched
guys
Campaign
need to watch it.
2.
Yeah.
Both campaigns are great. I will take the orb to inspect it, knowing it might have been important in some way. Everything else I will leave with him, though.
Okay.
Am I conscious by this point?
Yes.
Yeah, you'd be waking up in the room.
Jake is crying because he's missing a wing. And also stuffing his face with fish.
He's
I
eating
give
his
you all the
feelings with
fish you want downstairs. The tavern, the tables and bar stools and stuff have gotten pushed to the side of the rooms or even just taken out. Anyone that was injured is currently being treated in the first floor of the tavern. There's about 20 people that have been injured there. About 17 dead outside in a pile waiting their burial. Tolin, just out of curiosity, how much money did they bury you with?
15, well actually 14 gold pieces because I paid the 1 gold for me and Lucio's drink.
Ah, and I had the 35.
Yeah, I'm not
Lothar.
touching his gold though.
Okay. As you finish burying Tolin's body,
Yep.
Make a perception check for me real quick.
Awful. 14.
Okay. In the distance, further into the wood, you hear a baby cry, and then you see a sickening yellowish green light flash and kind of shoot up into the sky and then disappear.
I will run towards that.
Okay.
Swiftly towards the baby, not the light, if there's any difference in that.
Oh no, it sounds like it came from the same general direction.
Okay, hearing the baby cry, I will run. When I get close enough to see more, I will not make myself known, or stealth, basically.
Yeah, roll stealth.
I'll stealth. That's what I was trying to say. Nice. That is 17.
Okay.
Wait, do I have a +3? Yeah, it's 17.
You sprint through the woods, mostly conifers, kind of pushing back the branches, a few of them smacking the face, cutting you a little bit, not enough to do damage, and then as you think you get closer, you kind of come to like this ledge, and then it drops down further towards the entrance of a cave in the side of one of the larger hills, not really necessarily a mountain, and you see looks like there's ruins. You see columns that have been broken and kind of like half buried in the earth. You see in the center there's half of a stone table. You do see something in the center that's charred. You do have dark vision as a half-orc, right?
Yes.
Okay.
60 feet.
Okay, you do see something about yay big in the center of the stone table where it's cracked and broken and charred beyond recognition from where you currently are hiding.
Is there anyone else or anything else there?
Perception check.
Great. 18.
You don't see a living soul.
So no sign as to what would have left the black thing,
No.
charred thing. Okay. I barely know them, so yeah, I'm gonna walk it over to the charred body. Or charred baby, I assume.
Yep. You get to the stone table and you do figure out, like, from the burnt remains of it, it was an infant, possibly taken during the attack in the village you were just in. And you do see on the other side, there's, like, some cloth wrappings that were discarded and just thrown there on the ground. Remembering what you saw in the distance, you figure this might be the bundle that you saw in the woman or the figure's hand.
Yes. I will wrap this corpse back up in the cloths. and take it back to town so that it can be put to the sea with the rest of the bodies.
Okay.
Because that is someone that lives in the town, and so I will respect their wishes. Or lived.
As you do get back to town, you like give them the body. You see a younger woman, probably like late 20s, early 30s, human, red hair. She has blood like on her face. She's like, Thomas, this woman came by and said she wanted to adopt, so I wanted to take her to see the kids, and then she just hit me on the head and knocked me out. And when I went to check on them, they said that she took him. She just starts weeping.
I very awkwardly would do my best to comfort her. I'm sorry for what happened.
It's okay. And she's like, not caressing, but like stroking the baby's face, just saying it's okay over and over and over again. All right, Yak, you are in the tavern. I would say by this time, Lucio, what did you roll, a 2?
Yeah.
You have just started stirring and coming to consciousness.
Okay.
Is there a temple like that they would maybe provide healing services?
No, there are no temples in this town. It's that small. There are some priests who will travel around the area, and thankfully some of them are here, and they are doing healing in the the ground floor of the tavern. That's currently who's there.
Also, mechanically, what does losing a wing do to my flying speed?
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
Because you do technically still have one functional wing.
Okay. I would like to wait in line, but approach one of the priests.
Okay. Like 20 minutes, the person in front of you is released.
Also, limping unnecessarily.
All right. I don't know. Maybe it would limp. I don't know. It is a priest.
It's probably awkward walking without that extra weight.
It would be.
Yeah.
It's a priest of Gosray, god of the sky and goddess of sea.
That's my notes.
She has like fishnet shawl kind of over her hair. There's a little bit of blood on her face. Standard kind of like seafoam blue robes. Can I help you, my child?
Yes, I was wondering if you could do something about this, and I'll like point to my not wing.
You're nub.
Do you require healing?
I mean that would be nice. I was wondering if you could do anything to replace the wing or fix it. I would be greatly indebted to you and your god, of course.
She motions you to turn around, and she places her hand on the stub of the wing, and it does hurt a lot. It's pretty painful. And you feel her do lay on hands. You will regain 6 HP.
Cool.
She kind of pours as much as she can into it without giving you too much, because she needs to reserve it for the other injured people as well. And she kind of pulls back. I'm afraid this may be out of my expertise.
That's perfectly all right. Do you know if there's maybe a temple in a nearby town that I could visit that maybe they could do something else with their expanded resources?
Fairhaven, about 3 days journey up the coast, or your best bet might be the capital city, Britannia. Sorry.
Oh, that's perfectly all right. I know you're not working with much here.
Henry, being a Brit and having to listen to my terrible accents, where in the UK am I from?
Oh, correct. The reason that's hard, there is an accent every 20 miles in the UK, so I'm trying to work out of all of the many possible places.
All right, I'll get back to you, sir.
I was just thinking Londoner.
no, Londoner is either actually not far posher because that's closer to where I live.
Well, yeah, not
London is
not like Cockney at all, but like
Well,
little
that
posh.
depends on the part of
Little
London.
posh.
I can do a Cockney accent for like 3 seconds, and then I'm not be able to hold that. But anyway, yeah. Were you doing anything else?
Yeah, I'll go back upstairs to Lucio and I'll give him a cure wounds for my last spell. And that gives you D8 plus wisdom, I think. Yeah. You regain, what's my wisdom? 7 hit points.
Cool. That puts me at what, 8?
Nice. Almost double digits.
Yeah. This
And then
being
a-
stabilized puts me at 1 or 0.
I think coming back up, we would have 1
Oh,
hit.
yeah.
Yeah.
When you stabilize, you get 1.
They might be able to give you some more healing downstairs, but I figured you might want to lay in bed for a little while longer.
Yeah. I don't really remember what happened, to be honest.
You became a bit of a dretch. It was kind of terrifying. And then you killed a kid.
You do remember everything you did in the
Oh,
dredge
you did?
state.
Oh.
Yeah.
So am
So
I
he
like, is
remembers
my
me-
character like basically like distraught about Colin?
That's your
Yep.
choice.
You also remember Lothar stabbing you.
Or dropping on you with a great sword.
Yeah. Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, you killed a bud. It was pretty. You killed a kid. It's pretty nightmarish, bud.
Oh.
Yeah, that will come to the point where after I've done my competition, I will walk inside, hoping that he's awake to apologize and say, "I'm sorry, I didn't know it was you. I was angered by what happened."
It's quite all right. I am sorry about the kid. I heard him call your name at the end.
I didn't mean to injure you so badly.
It's okay. What matters is that I'm alive. Is Tolin all right? I don't remember seeing him.
Tolin didn't make it, bud.
Oh.
I'll just to say, I will explain to Lucio and then to Yek when I find him later about the fact that I've buried Tolin in the woods.
Right.
We just become friends. Just does like a grunt. Just like lays back in bed.
It's about
Hammock.
probably like 1 a.m., 1:30.
Super. Pretty exhausted, so
I
I'm just
recommend
gonna
that you rest.
go to sleep.
We're going to end there, actually. On that happy note.
Thanks.
Out of all of that, only one person died, and it wasn't me.
I mean, both of you almost died.
All 3 of us almost died, except you.
I did
Yeah, no.
two.
I still had over half health.
We're going to do experience real quick. It's going to be difficult because some of you did.
Death XP?
Kills? No. Tolin's dead.
Me.
Oh yeah, can I beg,
so-
for doing like burial rites as in line with my god, do I get any XP?
We're going to get to that first. So, first, combat. Lothar, you get 800 XP for combat because you killed a hellhound. You killed like 3 dretch.
Yep. Okay.
Yek, you didn't kill anything that I can remember. I don't think you
No,
did,
I
no.
only fired 1 arrow, and then my second turn was the protection spell.
Okay.
But you did do a lot of support stuff. So I'm going to give you 250 for combat.
Yeah, I need to get the assist on
Lucio, you did kill
Good.
a child and assist in killing another woman. So I'll give you 150 for that.
XP.
Dretch.
And now the way that I do combat with my campaigns for everything else. So basically, I don't know if I already explained this. Am I over-explaining?
We've been new.
Okay, so Henry, you can go first.
So yeah, do I get any XP for the burial rites as following with my god?
I will give you 100 for that.
Sweet. And do I get anything for finding the child and returning it?
No, because that was before the session. Oh wait, the
Yeah.
body of the child.
Yes.
Never mind. I thought you meant Colin.
Sorry,
from
the
the day
baby.
before.
Do I get anything for the baby and
Yay,
returning it
it's
so that it
Colin
can
and
be
Tolin.
buried in the sea?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you 75 for finding the baby, bringing it back, and comforting the owner of the orphanage.
Sweet. I don't think there's anything else that I'm going to try and... Or do I get anything for stabilizing both Lucio and Yek?
I'll give you 25.
Okay. And yeah, I don't know what else I would try to claim, so I'm happy with that 1,000.
This is
All right.
a stretch. Can I get some experience for doing a weird voice and sticking with it?
I'll give you 25
Hell
for
yeah.
committing to character. But you did do some other stuff too. What?
I took notes.
Think back to the tavern.
Oh, the detect poison and disease and help
There we
or
go.
preventing
As
Lothar.
much as you could.
Yeah.
I'll give you 125. I've never had a party before discover that there's a mass poisoning and then continue drinking.
I'm sorry. Okay. I thought she was gone.
Hey, I was
It
confident.
was on the
we all got
cups,
those
it's not in
good
the drink.
con saves.
To be fair, it was only me and
Oh.
Lane that even knew about it.
That's true. She was going around and touching like the rims of the cups and poisoning them.
Said 125 for that?
Yep.
Cool. Nice.
Oh wait, so
Yeah.
technically this could persist, like one person could be a level or even 2 ahead of other party members depending on what happens.
Mhm.
Oh, sweet. Good to know.
I don't think there's anything else that I did. I think that Lothar should get some experience for jumping off of the building.
That would be considered combat experience.
Oh, that's
so that's
Oh,
wrapped
that
up in
was
the
like
fight.
last session with me falling out of the tree. Ooh,
Yeah.
that was
It
so
was.
cool.
Yeah, I'll take the full jumping
That
off the
was
roof within the 800.
I mean, it was really epic what you did, Lothar, but sadly, Jake still has #1 for coolest kill.
So what happened? We were facing these demon horses, the same one that the paladin drank blood from.
Oh,
And
great.
so we